Okay, how to get started on the formal balance collage. First, go to the digital collages folder and then open up formal balance collage assignment. Go ahead and open up the formal balance collage 2021. And when you do that, go ahead and immediately rename it your last name first and then your first name. Do that, please. Okay, the first thing you do is we're going to choose a background. Now, this background needs to be basically already formally balanced by itself. So it's gonna be pretty plain, pretty simple. It could even be just a solid color. So what you need to do is you need to go to Insert, Image, and go to Search the Web. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do an underwater scene. So I'm gonna actually search for underwater. And the first picture that comes up, I like this one right here. It's pretty simple. There's not a lot in it because we're going to add images to it. We want it to be fairly simple. And then I'm going to just kind of resize it a little bit so it fits onto the Google Drawing document a little bit better. All right, so I'm going to leave it like that. So what you're going to do next is you're going to start creating images that go onto this. Now you could do a theme. If you look at the instruction page that I created for you, there's a couple of examples here. There's like a space one. And then this one is just kind of weird with some rats and some blood and Justin Bieber. So if you want to do a theme like space or you want to do kind of random but still kind of fits together, um, so think about what you want to do as far as what kind of images. So again, you're going to go back to Insert, Image, Search the Web, and then you're going to search for what you want. Okay, so I'm going to do fish, but this time I'm going to add the three letters PNG. A PNG file is a transparent background. So when you do that search, you're going to see what happens here. Okay, so I don't really like those fish. I like this guy, so I'm going to pick him. I'm going to insert him. So you can see as a PNG file, there's no background to the image. It's just a picture of the fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to size him down a little bit smaller. And because we're trying to create formal balance, the idea of formal balance, again, is kind of like the same information on either side of a middle line. We're going to make a mirror image or a copy of this. So there's a shortcut you can do. You can use a two-finger click on your mouse and then do copy. And if you select off of that image and do two-finger click again, you do paste, and now you have your second fish. But we want him to face the other way because we want a mirror image. So what you're going to do is you're then going to go to Arrange, you're going to go to Rotate, and then you're going to click Flip horizontally. And then now we've created a mirror image of the fish. Okay, so you might need to resize a little bit, you might need to adjust a little bit, but I kind of like that right there. I think I'm going to keep those. So you're going to continue to do that with images. Now you need to have at least 7 images, okay? At least 7 images, which means basically you're going to have like 14 images. So you're going to start inserting more. So if I go back to my fish PNGs, I remember that, I think it was this one here. Maybe it was this one. I'll give you an example of what it looks like when it's not a PNG. And this is not a PNG file, right? It has a white background and we can't use it. So you don't want to use these kind of files. You want to make sure that it has a transparent background. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. So maybe we use, let's see, let's check out the school of fish. Here's the school of fish, transparent. Yeah, so we could use a school of fish here. That's pretty good. This is a big picture, so we're definitely going to have to size this guy down a little bit. So again, you size it down. You can right finger click it, you copy it, right finger click again to paste it. Two finger click to then change the direction, and then you select where you want to put it, and then you can start putting together your images. Again, so you're going to repeat this. Now, let's say you want to change the overlapping of the fish, right? So maybe I wanted these guys behind the silverfish. So if you selected those fish again with a two-finger click And this time, if you pick order, you can send it backwards or you can send it all the way to the back, and then you can change your overlapping. All right, so we're going to send backwards. There we go. So you can see now it goes behind it. So little tricks you can do. All right, so that's it. I'm going to let you go from there. When you're done, you just basically submit it back in as your assignment.